Welcome nameless monsters. Today in this video I am going to break down the underrated and unrecognized metaphors and genius writing of the 2004 anime Monster. So let's dig into this. Monster does not only offer the concept of monster inside humans are the result of destroying emotions or showing the life of an honest doctor continuously turning upside down. It offers more than that. The first thing is the truth of doctors in this anime. Although doctors are said to be a form of God, you can't deny that in the end it's controlled by humans until the times humans exists, corruption exists. But just like every dark place someday receives a light, the 𝗨 Memorial Hospital got Tenma. Naoki Urasawa deserves more respect for writing Monster, because the situation created in Monster is just too difficult to debate. You can neither sympathize with Tenma for saving Johan nor you can blame him. In both the cases Tenma was in a lose-lose situation. If he saved Mare instead of Johan, he could have prevented all the deaths and massacre, but it would have forever remained in his brain. Why do you think that Tenma refused to help the lawyer? He is always saying that all lives are equal and everyone deserves to be saved. Then what was the case with lawyer? The reason I believe is that he knew that there is no way that the lawyer can be saved without hospital equipments. He just sat down because he was waiting for the lawyer to understand that he did a big mistake by taking lives of 20 people. He was just waiting for the lawyer to understand that, after the lawyer killed 𝗨𝗱𝗍𝗍𝗍 once, he felt unburdened. Why is that so? This tells that the lawyer always wanted to share this with others but he never did it. After listening to lawyer he understood that he wasn't a guy who was turned into a criminal. Instead the situations turned him into a criminal. Tenma understood his feelings. Taking someone's pride and reason to live are the worst things you can do to someone with a human heart. Tenma never believed in execution. He always believed that no matter how much someone is spoiled he can be transformed with a good companionship. And this is what Naoki succeeds in showing about Tenma. You will say that if he always believed in changing people, then why did he said that he wants to kill Johan? That was because it was the only way he could have prevented people from stopping him. Wherever Tenma went he gained respect. Using the word kill prevented people from stopping him. With this word people would understand that if such a good guy is taking about killing someone, there is some serious matter. He was just fooling himself all the time that killing Johan is important and it should be done even if it requires him to become a monster. In reality he never wanted to kill Johan. That was not just his nature. Lunge is definitely one of the most interesting character in the entire Monster anime. His obsession to prove Tenma guilty and getting so much busy in the case that he literally forgets that he is a family man shows that what kind of obsession Lunge had to prove Tenma guilty. But do you know that Tenma and Lunge are basically the mirror image of each other? Why is that? Tenma and Lunge both are dedicated to their profession. Both of them always prefers the positive side. Both of them get lost in their profession so much that it doesn't matter whether someone is pointing a gun at them or their family leaves them. For them their work is more important. Both of them are workaholics. They just keep working and working and working and working. They doesn't even bother taking a break. Both of them just keeps getting crazier. Tenma, who always believed in saving everyone's life, almost turned into a killer. And Lunge, who always believes in truth, puts his ego between him and truth only to prove that Tenma is guilty. They are basically each other's carbon copy. Killing people is simple. All you have to do is forget the taste of sugar. What does Rosso wants to tell in this line? Does it mean that all you have to do is stop consuming things that contain sugar? No, not at all. With this statement Rosso meant that all you have to do is forget the brighter side of the life in order to become a monster. The sentence holds a very big meaning inside it. When Rosso was about to terminate his victim, he saw his victim take 5 spoonsful of sugar and put them in the tea. Here, in this sentence, the taste of sugar refers to the bright side of the life, the happiness, the joy, the cheer, the deep relations. All these feelings taste like a spoonful of sugar. When Rosso was about to terminate his victim, that sight of 5 spoons of sugar stopped him. He felt like, why disturb someone's peaceful life for no reason? Why not just let him enjoy the sugar? That's the sugar inside Tenma which holds back Tenma from killing anyone. He knows the taste of sugar. He knows that the life is not what depressed people see. Forgetting the taste of the sugar refers to forgetting your humanity, ability to love and understand as what makes a life sweet. But now imagine someone who doesn't know the taste of sugar. For him disturbing someone's peace doesn't matter. For him life is just a black screen of television where you see nothing but yourself. That creature is Johan. He doesn't know the bright side of life. He just knows the negative things of the world. This is why it is easy for him to kill people. This world is round and the place which seems like the end may also be only the beginning. This quote is very suitable in the case of Monster. Here everyone starts off with their own backstory but always meet together. Rudy, Tenma, Jorjeng, Johan, Nina, Lunge, Karl, Rimmer, Wolf, everyone are always destined to meet. The concept of this round world starts to make more sense when you realize that the show started with Tenma saving Johan, sharing his feelings with Johan, getting missing and ends with Tenma saving Johan, sharing his feelings, and Johan getting missing again. The metaphor of the world is round is very underrated in Monster. Why didn't Tenma told anyone about Rudy cheating? You may say that he himself was cheating. Moreover, he was a nice man for whom it doesn't matter, and to some extent it's actually right, but there is something more Urisawa wants to tell us. For Tenma, there is nothing more difficult than seeing someone sad just because of him. As he told Rudy that he was cheating too, it was just a way of showing an unnoticed nature of Tenma. Rudy didn't knew that Tenma was cheating. Tenma could have easily removed Rudy from his path, but instead he accepted his fault and didn't wanted someone to be punished for something which he was doing too. Apart from accepting the mistake, this also tells us about how genius Tenma was. Even though he cheated, he was still a hell of a medical genius. When Johan was manipulating Richard, he says that, but right, does he have to kill someone? It's pretty ironic considering the fact that it is being said by someone who doesn't think before killing someone, isn't it? No, it's not. Since the writing of monster is not as simple as it looks, there is no doubt that there is something hidden in this. Richard killed that criminal because he didn't like him. He committed crime and didn't got punished for it. After killing him, he declared it a drunken mistake. But Johan killed people because he wanted to protect his sister. It was a self-defense from his point of view. In both the cases, the reason to kill is different. By making Richard feel that he exploited the law and by putting his family in between, he manipulated Richard in thinking that he is a monster. Johan doesn't exploit the law. He doesn't kill those who he don't like. He kills those who are not suitable for this world, which is everyone. He just asks people to kill themselves and they just follow him. When Tenma was about to kill Johan when he was out with Karl and 𝗨𝗏𝗍𝗏𝗏 bird came and landed on his arm. What does this represent? While researching for this video, I got to know that bird on the hand is related to a quote which represents, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, which means that don't lose the precious item you own right now for something more precious. Here it refers that only to stop the cycle of death Tenma is losing himself and becoming a monster. The landing of bird on Tenma's arm symbolizes that even nature doesn't want Tenma to kill Johan and prove his point. By the way, do you think this is the same bird which Tenma put in its nest? So with this, I would like to end the video here. I hope that I was able to convince my point to you guys.